I will show you the jig I have devised for cutting the rings when one tries to make a bowl out of a board. This is the different parts of the jig. This wooden pieces, this is the pairing, the cutting, I think. This is the tool support, this is a sliding T-bevel gauge. These are some clamps, and that's it. Well, first, the width of this cutter is just under 1/8, just under 1/8 of an inch. No? 1/8 of an inch. And it was made out of the blade of a jointer, a 12-inch jointer. Now, actually, after I have used this for over a year, so now it's no longer 12 inches, it's just 8 inches. But and besides, it has some part that is inside this, so actually I think in these 2 years I have lost about 2 inches, and that's good enough. Okay, so these are the wooden pieces I have done. I have cut a groove here, and this groove will fit exactly on the tool support. This is the tool support, so it fits exactly there. It's very tight. Actually, well, I think it's this way. And here I have the other piece that also has a groove, and this will fit there. So this is it. This is how it goes. It fits perfectly here, and then I put this on my lathe. This is my lathe, so I put this here. And to prevent this from dropping, I have the clamps. I use 4 clamps. Last one here. So this makes sure that this jig is really tight with the tool support and won't move. Now here on the jig I have made some grooves. Before I make some other ones at different angles. I make some grooves, and this is the purpose of this grooves was to hold cutter. So I place the cutter in this way. The disc the board where I'm going to cut the rings is supposed to be here. So I gradually push this, and this width makes sure that this angle doesn't vary while I'm turning. Now this here I put some stop, but this can be removed. This can be removed, so this will go right to the bottom, right to the end. And here you can appreciate the maximum width of the board that I could cut with this sort of tool. Of course, if very seldom you would need to cut a thicker board. This is, I would say, 2.5 inches more or less, and that's enough. If for some reason you need to cut another one, either you use a different cutting tool or you use a thinner jig, something that will be here and will allow you some extra inches. Now, at first, before attending to the symposium and attending to the Michael Mode's rotation, what I did is I put this exactly parallel to the disc or to the board, so that this angle was the angle that was the result of the calculations. This angle was cut using this sliding T-bevel and reproducing this angle from the drawing and then putting this here, no? In this way, no? Or that way, no? For example, this will be. Now, Michael Mode told us of another method in which this angle keeps changing for each ring. So instead of cutting different grooves here at different angles, what I'll do is I'll just keep this angle, this groove at whatever angle it is, and then I move this gradually so that it will fit. For example, let us say that we have another angle here, a different angle, and this being parallel will no longer, let's see, let's see, yeah, here you will see it has a different angle. So what I will do is I will move this and keeping this side parallel to the board until this angle fits, no? For example, here you can see that it fits. This angle coincides with the grooves. So in that I will put this really tight, and then I will use my tool to cut the ring, no? Of course, the problem is that if this angle is very much different from this original thing, probably this tool will be a bit short. So in that case, you will have to make another groove here at a different angle. But nevertheless, in actual practice, the angles do not vary much. The angles vary typically from, say, 35 degrees to 55 degrees, not more. No, so I reckon that really was just by varying this angle, it is enough to cope with all the different angles you have to do with the second method that Michael Mode show us at his second rotation for making a vase with different angles. Yeah? Okay, hope this has been clear, and all the best. I will send you this tube today immediately. Bye-bye.